Greetings, Markham students, staff, and family. And my name is Mr. Frazier, the proud assistant principal of C. Robert Markham Elementary School. And we have here with me today, Mrs.
Smith. Hello, Mockingbirds. I am your proud resource coach, and I am so excited about my first year here with you all.
And welcome to our 2023-2024 Discipline Assembly, where we're going to talk about the school-wide expectations, rules, and procedures. First, I want you guys to know your rights. It is your right to be treated with respect and honesty. Ms. Smith, what do you think that means, respect and honesty?
Respect and honesty is to treat someone the way that you want to be treated. Let's be kind to everyone.
Okay. Rule number 2. Students have the right to privacy. What does that mean, Ms. Smith?
That means you have your belongings that you want to keep to yourself, your pencils, your backpack. Those are your personal belongings, so we want to respect your privacy.
And you also have the right to come to school to feel safe, which is our number one priority.
Number one priority is safety.
It is your responsibility to treat others with respect and honesty. It is also your responsibility to respect the rights of others. Treat school property and the property of others with respect, and provide information on any potential dangerous situations to a teacher or a staff member. So guess what, scholars? If you see something, say something. Say something to a teacher, say something to Ms. Smith, Ms. Foreman, Ms. Jackson, or anyone that you see. Report it, say something so we can handle it. Let's go over voice levels. You're gonna notice that support staff and Mr. Frazier, Ms. Smith is included, will be going over voice levels. It's different voice levels. We have level 3, when you can outside with your friends playing around and we can hear what you're saying. You have voice level 2. What does that mean, Ms. Smith? Voice level 2.
Voice level 2 is when you're talking to your neighbor or the person across from you, but not yelling across the room.
And voice level 1 is a whisper. So that means when we're coming inside of your classrooms, we should not hear your conversation, only the person that's next to you. And voice level 0, that means no voice. Your lips are sealed. So you're gonna notice that Mr. Frazier is gonna count down. I'm gonna start from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And when I get to voice level 0, our mouths are closed and we are paying attention to the teacher, our support staff, or Mr. Frazier as far as the directions of what is given for us to be able to do. So we're gonna test you guys. We want you guys to practice the different voice levels of what you would use in these type of settings. So what voice level do you think you would use when you are at Chuck E. Cheese? If you've been in Chuck E. Cheese, boys and girls, raise your hand. So what voice level would you use if you are at Chuck E. Cheese? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Okay. The voice level that you would use if you're at Chuck E. Cheese is what voice level, Ms. Smith? Level 3, that means you're having fun with your friends, with all of the games and everything that's there for you. What about when you go to church? If you go to church, raise your hand. So what do you think the voice level is when you go to church? Now that is very tricky. What voice level?
I would say level 1.
Level 1, in the whisper. You're listening to the choir, you're being able to speak in the whisper to your friend or your parents that's right next to you. Voice level 1. And what about a football game, which is our last one? If you go to a football game, what voice level do you think you'll be able to use at a football game? And we got a lot of scholars that play football, you cheer, and we will be coming to some of your games this year, but what voice level is that? And Ms. Smith, that voice level is what?
A level 3.
Level 3, level 3, level 3. And I'm going to add something else in there because I think it's very important. We have many movies came out. Mr. Frazier just took his niece to see a movie last year, and it was The Little Mermaid. If you saw The Little Mermaid, raise your hand. Okay, so when we went to the movies to see any type of movie, what voice level do you think that you need to be at when you're watching movies? That voice level is what? Ms. Smith! Level 0, no one should hear you. We're trying to listen to the movie, so no one should hear you. So when we are walking around into the classes, we expect you guys to follow those different voice levels that is instructed for your teachers. Morning procedures. Remember, when you report to the cafeteria, everyone is walking on the red line, going into the cafeteria portable, and then you're reporting back to the class or in the cafeteria to be able to eat your food. Make sure you get in line to eat breakfast, and after you eat breakfast, go to whatever assigned area it is. Right now, you all are going into the classes, but eventually you all will be going into the cafeteria. So it's very important that we do not wander the campus. Mrs. Smith, last one.
Once you reach your assigned area, get a book, drop everything and read, and begin reading until your teacher tells you to start. And don't forget, breakfast is going to be cut off at 7:45, so please get here on time so that you can get breakfast.
Awesome job, awesome job. That is very important, so make sure you stress that to your parents to come to school on time. Let's talk about classroom expectations. We want all of our boys and girls to be prepared. Be prepared to come to school to learn. Make sure you be respectful, be responsible, be cooperative, and be caring. Caring, give me an example of being caring, Mrs. Smith.
Caring is if you see one of your friends that has fallen or dropped a book and you help them pick up that book, or you help them get up if they fall.
Please be mindful that Ms. Matson will be rolling out the kit of character traits, so we will be looking for those traits on a monthly basis. Hallway rules. Ms. Smith, I'm gonna give this to you.
Hallway rules. Hands behind your side, voices are silent, facing forward, walk in a straight line, no leaning against the walls, no touching any bulletin boards. And I've seen some great lines so far this year, so let's keep that up. Remember, keep your hands to your side, facing forward, paying attention to the person in front of you, and listening to your teacher for directions.
Ms. Smith, that means I can't talk to my friend in line?
No talking to your friend in line.
So what voice level should I be at walking in the line?
A level 0.
Level 0. So I want everyone to look at the line, and this is exactly how you should be when you're walking to specials, you're walking to lunch, or you're getting your breakfast. That is the expectations here at Markham. Making a threat. Threats are not nice. We don't want to hear anyone making threats, saying to another scholar that you're going to beat them up, you're going to kill them, or you're going to shoot them. There will be consequences if Mr. Frazier hears, or a teacher or support staff hear another student making another threat to another student. It's not nice, so please refrain from using those type of words or making a threat to others.
Remember, we're being kind to everyone. We're treating everyone the way that we want to be treated.
Bullying. Bullying and balance of power, being purposeful. People doing the bullying. So we don't want no type of bullying or treating another scholar without respect. So make sure that you have respect for one another. Please have respect for each other. So what happens when you do not follow the rules and expectations? A teacher will call home, they'll notify your parents, and then you will have to come to administration with a referral. You do not want to come to administration with a referral because there will be consequences put into place, but we're not going to talk about the consequences because of the fact that we believe that all of the boys and girls here at Markham will follow all of the rules and the procedures that's given to you on day one from teachers, support staff, and administration as well.
So we're going to be kind and be respectful.
So this is the fun stuff, Ms. Smith. The school incentives. We're gonna have a lot of things going on this particular school year where we're gonna motivate you and we're gonna be giving you treats and prizes. I know you guys remember last year when we had Fun Friday, where we celebrated all of those scholars who did well on their iReady diagnostic, their fast assessment. We had TikTok day, we had ice cream parties. And I know you guys remember the game truck. If you want the game truck to come back here at Markham, raise your hand. Oh, awesome job, awesome job. So this year is gonna be 10 times more. We got Miss Smith thinking of things. We got Miss Foreman, we got Miss Jackson, we have Miss Scott, Miss Moore, Miss McIntosh, Miss Clavijo. Everybody is thinking of things to be able to motivate you all for doing great in class. You wanna tell them a secret, Miss Smith? What do you have planned for them? Do you have anything planned for them? I know you're cooking up something in the kitchen.
We are, so guess what? We have popsicles every time that you come to school during testing, on a testing day, your class will get a popsicle. And the teacher that has the most students in attendance, they'll get a gift card. So we'll have something all year long. Every day that you are here for testing, you guys will have the opportunity to get a popsicle, and your teacher will have the opportunity to get a gift card.
So that means, scholars, make sure you come to school every single day. So that means you can get a reward by coming to school. So please come to school. Please remember, when you're riding the bus, the school rules applies on the bus as well too. Please make sure you enter the bus quietly. Remain seated at all times. Do not put your hands or objects outside of the window. No fighting. No fighting in school or on the bus. And always obey your bus driver, like you obey your teachers, support staff, and administration. That's very important. Substitutes. Substitutes are guests inside of the classroom. You need to always make sure that you show respect and follow all the classroom rules or even the school rules as if your teacher was there. And you are never to leave the class without permission. That means we are expecting for all boys and girls to have passes when they leave the class. Here we go. This is the big one, Miss Smith. Mandatory uniform school. Miss Smith, talk about uniforms.
Uniforms. Well, we have our uniforms where you can wear an orange polo shirt or a green polo shirt. So if you have not gotten your uniforms yet, please make sure you get your uniform. Oh, and I forgot, you can also get white if you would like white. Make sure that you have khaki pants, black pants, or blue pants. No denim jeans, okay? So let's make sure that we get in uniform. And we would like everyone to be in uniform by the end of this 9 weeks. So please make sure that you grab your uniforms. Let me tell you a little secret. Old Navy and Walmart have them on sale.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, I need to go to Old Navy or Walmart to get me a school uniform. And also remember to wear your ID badges. We will be passing out ID badges, and it's your responsibility to make sure that you have it on. If your parents did not get uniforms yet, it's okay. Open house will be September 6th, and we're gonna give out information to your parents for you to be able to walk on Markham's campus with the uniform.
And one more thing, we also have a uniform store that's not too far from us. What's the name of our uniform store?
Uniform store, I'm not too sure.
Check with the front office, because then you can get your uniform with the embroidery on it. So let's make sure that you get a uniform that has a mockingbird on it, or you have a plain orange, green, or white polo shirt.
And we will be rolling that out at open house. Your parents will be able to get that information for the uniform store. We also have other stores in the making as well too for the upscale uniforms, so everybody can look cool, because I noticed that a lot of students, you like to wear the hoodie. So we have things in the making for us to get a uniform hoodie as well too, to adapt to the new style of your generation. So again, me and Ms. Smith, we thank you for attending our discipline assembly. And if you have any questions or any concerns, please make sure you see Mr. Frazier. Mr. Frazier also have my bully T-box, what we utilized last year for you guys to write any notes for Mr. Frazier to be able to read, to address any concerns or problems that you're having in the classroom. And the bully T-box is located in the media center by Mr. Frazier's office. So again, thank you, teachers, staff, and students. We're here to support, and this will be an amazing school year.
The best school year that we've ever had here at Markham.
And as always, we will continue to build as the road to success is always under construction.